In a town that believed in everything but coincidence, some things were never meant to be unearthed. Eli Mercer wasn't the kind of kid who vanished. He was 17, a senior at Willows End High, valedictorian-elect, captain of the cross-country team. The type of boy who returned library books early and helped neighbors carry groceries. The type of boy whose face you never expected to see on a missing person poster. But on the evening of October 12th, he did vanish. Willows End was a quiet, historic town nestled between deep woods and forgotten trails. Population, 3,921. A town where everyone knew each other's stories, or thought they did. That day, Eli had gone to the woods behind his grandmother's property, the old Wexler farm, to photograph the changing leaves for his art portfolio. His mother, a teacher at the local elementary school, remembers kissing him on the forehead and telling him to be home before dark. He never came back. A search party was formed that night. Flashlights swept over moss-covered roots and brittle leaves. Bloodhounds sniffed down trails that twisted like serpents. Drones buzzed overhead. Nothing. But then came the whispers. Local teens talked about the Wexler Woods, how they avoided the northern stretch near the crumbling stone well. They spoke in hushed tones about a woman named Maribelle Crane, a healer-turned-witch who lived there 3 centuries ago, burned at the stake after 3 children vanished during the harvest season. They said she swore with her final breath to return what was taken and take what was owed. Folklore. Superstition. But in Willow's End, people never truly stopped believing. 3 days after Eli's disappearance, his best friend, Noah Callahan, received a text. Just one word. Run. It came from Eli's number, though the phone had last pinged near the base of the old well. The area had been combed multiple times. They never found the phone. Noah went straight to the police. The message was dismissed as a cruel prank, maybe from someone who hacked the account. But Noah knew Eli, knew how precise he was with words. He never said anything he didn't mean. That night, Noah returned to the well, alone. He found claw marks, long, deep gouges in the old stones. And something else, a carving on the inside rim beneath the moss. Fresh. What? A week into the investigation, Eli's grandmother revealed something she hadn't told police. Eli had been obsessed with the town's witch trials. He had found an old leather-bound book hidden beneath the attic floorboards. A journal. Inside were pages written by Maribelle Crane herself. Notes about the land, the well, strange sigils. Rituals. She wrote of a veil moon that opened once every 99 years. That year's October full moon had matched the date exactly. Eli had believed it, or at least he was curious enough to go looking. The journal ended with one last passage. They buried me in silence, but silence does not forget. They took my children, so now I take theirs. Noah convinced 2 others, Eli's girlfriend Harper and local skeptic Ben, to return to the well during the next full moon. They recited a passage from the journal, hoping to draw out something. Maybe even Eli. What emerged wasn't him. The air grew cold. The wind stopped. A figure rose from the well, not solid, not smoke. A woman, rotted and beautiful. She didn't speak. She screamed. Harper. He no longer blinked when lights flashed. His voice echoed faintly when he spoke, and his shadow always moved a fraction too slow. Noah never spoke again. Harper moved away. Ben turned to religion. And Eli? He walks the halls of Willows End High once more. He smiles. He jokes. But behind his eyes is something ancient. Watching. Maribelle Crane was never buried. Not truly. Her curse was never broken. Just borrowed. And as the next veil moon creeps toward the horizon, the town knows this wasn't the end. It was a trade. Some disappearances aren't crimes. Some are consequences. And some small towns are built on blood so old, no one remembers the debt until it comes to collect.